I've got to be better than this, man. I've got to finish these. That's the game you play.
Yeah,
offside. Get your flag up. Get your flag up.
Oh, come on, how late was that?
Ref, I mean,
How late?
Get your flag up quicker.
Hopefully in the next year or so, I can get my consistency and hopefully be challenging at the top of the top 8 in the world.
Watch this. Watch this. Oh! Tottenham v Newcastle for FIFA and Chill. Chris, you're a proper Newcastle fan, aren't you?
I am. Someone has to be, unfortunately, but nah.
Nice for you to come to a proper stadium here as well.
Well, I went to Wembley twice again when I watched Newcastle Spurs. It's probably the only time I'm going to get to Wembley because, well, seeing that Newcastle's starting to play now, reaching quarter-final after quarter-final.
I mean, let's just stop for a moment and have a look at that. Gareth Bale back in a Tottenham shirt. This has got a win written all over it for me, surely. I know I've had some issues with beating some of the other players, but I didn't have Bale. This is it, mate, this is it.
We'll see. We'll soon see. So,
Spurs and Newcastle played the other day. I think we won 17-1.
You were robbed.
I mean, what on earth? The world's gone mad with the handballs and all that, hasn't it?
It's an absolute joke, really. It just spoiled football, I think. Obviously, you like to see games like that's played properly, but with silly little handballs. Mine, I'm grateful. Obviously, we got the draw in the end, but it was never a penalty, and it's just a silly rule. Nelly.
What do you make of Newcastle this season then?
We've made some good signings, but we're still gelling. We haven't gelled together quite as much.
Happy with the manager?
Yeah, he's doing a job. A lot of people say obviously he's an ex-Sunderland manager, which we weren't happy at the start, but yeah, he's come in, he's done a job, and it's one. Oh, I thought it was going to be 1-0 there.
You need to get tighter there, Toby. Get tighter.
Nah, but he's come in and he's done a job, and I think he's got probably the best stats since Benitez, I think. So
Harry Kane, one touch and bang. Harry Kane. This game's. That's Harry Kane. Oh yes, give it back.
Typical Newcastle defender, nah.
Whip it. I've got to be better than this, man. I've got to finish these. This game's unrealistic. Kane would have scored both of them. Some in the corner.
Oh, look at the defence.
Don't take it down. Stress. Do you play much Xbox, PlayStation?
PlayStation. When obviously I'll have an hour or so of practice, and then when the little one's settled, I'll put the PlayStation on. And I've only got FIFA 20. I haven't got this one yet, so. But I think it comes out in a couple of days' time. So hopefully I'm still in this, and I'll go along to Tesco and buy it for us to get home.
Moura's in behind here. Lucas Moura, find a pass now. Not to him.
Oh, what's that?
What's he given? Offside.
Oh, that's alright. But it seems decent graphics, and it's you don't know how much different it's going to be from FIFA 20. They're normally all the same. They just change slight little things in it.
Is it? So you're a FIFA man, are you? That's the game you play.
Yeah,
offside.
Definitely.
Get your flag up. Get your flag up.
Oh, come on! How late was that?
Ref, I mean,
how late?
Get your flag up quicker. You're giving me a heart attack.
I'm a FIFA man. When I was younger, I used to swap between FIFA and Pro Evo, but nah, it's always FIFA now.
Oh, that's a bad tackle. Did you get to many Newcastle games? I know, obviously, before the world went mad.
Yeah, I had a season ticket for like 13 years or so, you know, and obviously, as much as I go away with the darts now, it's every other weekend. You just trying to get the games when I'm back. So I don't get as many as what I would like, but I still help them out.
Get out.
Go and support them.
Oh, that is
come on.
This is ridiculous.
This is going to be 1-0.
It can't be. Oh, good turn. Here we go.
But do you get to many games yourself? Or?
I'm a season ticket holder at Spurs, so I'm missing going. But obviously, similar to you guys, we obviously have to travel with you guys to events, so you do miss a bit. But there is always something about going to a game different to watching it on the telly, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a great atmosphere. It's the part of it. God,
especially with Spurs having this new stadium. It has been amazing.
Can they fill it?
What do you mean, can they fill it 15 times over, mate? Can they fill it? Oh, Bale, you're better than that.
I'm going to have a breakthrough sooner or later.
That's offside.
It's a St. Maxim. He cuts inside.
Oh!
Plays Wilson. Nah, rubbish.
You're a bit of a fantasy league player as well, aren't you?
Well, don't talk to me about fantasy league. I've had a nightmare last weekend. I got like 30 or 40 points on
Gareth Bale, through on goal, Tottenham debut, 1-0 Spurs! He was born to play for Spurs, the boy. Come on!
Yeah, the fantasy football league. I had a mate the weekend, obviously thinking Liverpool would destroy Villa. I put Watkins and Barkley on the bench, and I think they got about 30 points between them, so it was a little bit of a blow for myself.
It's a strange one, the league this season though, isn't it? Because Liverpool, who looked basically unbeatable for the majority of last season, have come back in defensively, don't look as strong as they were. It's that the whole league looks like it's not quite as defensively strong as it was. Do you think that's to do with no crowds? Do you think that what was considered the worst of teams are getting better? How do you think it's?
Yeah, I think the crowds help, obviously.
Put him in, Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale for 2, and Spurs double their lead. That's a big jump.
I think the crowds help a lot, obviously, for the littler teams, the likes of Burnley. You see them struggling without a crowd. Then I think they need the likes of the crowd to spur them on. And but Newcastle, fill the season tickets, fill the stadium 52,000 week in, week out.
Even in the Championship.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's a big miss for the crowd as well, but yeah, it definitely helps with the crowd.
There's a certain level of expectation always with Newcastle as well, isn't there? Ref. Like, I mean, you always seem to, because it's past glories or whatever, but there's always this expectation, whether it be because of the players, the fans, whatever it is, the stadium.
Yeah.
You always believe something's about to happen for Newcastle, and it hasn't quite for a few years.
Yeah, I think we're due something, Obviously, we've got the backing, like I say, the supporters are absolutely fantastic, and it's just a matter of time. I think we got to the semi-final of the Europa League a few years ago or whatever, but we haven't done it. I think he keeps playing weekend sides in the cup. That's what we should be going for. You're not going to be competing with the likes of Man City and Liverpool at the top. So you've got to take the cup serious, and they just played the second team every time in the cup, and it was disappointing. We were getting beat. Who did we get beat off a few years ago? I can't remember now, but
we got knocked out on penalties by Colchester in the League Cup last year, so I know the pain. But one thing I don't know the pain of is losing to you at FIFA, because it's currently half time. Gareth Bale has scored 2 on his debut. The fans are going wild, and so far so good for me.
Yeah, well, like I say, just look at the team difference, man. It's if it was in real life, you know what the score would have been. It was 1-1 the other day, so it's just all the ratings are all messed up on FIFA. There should be better ratings, Newcastle.
Who's the best player at Newcastle at the moment, then, in your opinion?
St. Maximum's got to be.
Get up there. Keeper.
2-1. Look at that finish from Almiron.
And now you know it's unrealistic if Almiron's scoring,
especially a header. But no, Alan St. Maximum, I would put him up as the best at the minute. But Callum Wilson.
That's a good sign. To be fair, I wouldn't have minded Spurs getting on.
20 million is a bargain for an out-and-out goal scorer. So.
And with Premier League experience as well, which is massive.
Yeah, I was delighted to be honest, it's probably the best window we've had in a while. So I was happy with the progress we've made in the transfer window. Let's talk about darts for a bit as well. How are things for you playing-wise at the moment? I know it's been such a strange year, but you've got heavily involved with a lot of the online stuff. You played in the home tour. You played everything that you possibly can, basically, haven't you? Gareth Bale hat-trick, surely. Oh! But yeah, you played everything you possibly can. So yeah, you've got to keep on top of things, because at the start of lockdown, you didn't know when we were going to be playing again. So I was hammering the board. I was playing non-stop, and you've just got to keep on your toes in case you get that call and say, oh look, we've got a competition in the next couple of weeks. But I just I love. Oh, what a save! I love playing the game, and now's the time where the big competitions is coming up. Yeah, you've got to start performing. I got the crack of the Premier League. It wasn't quite playing in front of my home crowd at Newcastle, but I think that got to us a little bit, and obviously walking on to local hero, the whole the music system stopped, so I had no music going on stage right there, so it was a big kick to the teeth, but now we've got to go again, and I'm prepared for this.
But that's like that sort of thing is the long-term goal, isn't it?
Offside, surely. Yeah.
What have I done now? I just assumed he was offside.
It's a long-term goal. You want to be up there permanently in the Premier League, and hopefully in the next year or so I can get my consistency and hopefully be challenging at the top of the top 8 in the world.
Do you think that's the sort of level you should be aiming for in the short term? Or I'll say short term, but in the next sort of year or so?
Yeah, of course. Everybody's dream is to be up the top, you know, and I think I've got the right frame of mind. I think I've got everything, to be fair. It's just proving it. I haven't gotten that first title yet, and I think when I do, hopefully there'll be more to follow, and I could just keep progressing into one of the world's best.
Do you look at people like, say, Devon, for example, who've had to work very hard to get this first title? Go on, Gage. Go on, H. Go on, H. Go on, H.
I'm sure.
3-1 Spurs.
That was offside, surely.
What? Oh. Harry Kane, mate. That is what he does.
But yeah, you're right. You look at the likes of Devon, Dimitri, won the match play. You know, one slight opportunity, you've got to take it. And
well, that's the key, isn't it? It's the fact that every single player is afforded an opportunity, but it's about grabbing it.
Yeah, of course. The likes of Devon, I've seen him at his lowest. I was talking to Devon about that yesterday. I've seen him at his lowest, coming into competitions, no confidence whatsoever. You know, just coming in to see the lads and to play a game of darts, but knowing that he wasn't going to get the win. You know.
Yeah.
It's just nice to see the dedication what he's put in. Obviously, this lockdown's helped him because he's had a lot of time on his hands, you know. It's just good to see a good guy in Devon doing so well, for example.
A couple of players, Devon being one of them. I know Glenn said it in the past as well. Sometimes you need to stop being the nice guy. Do you think sometimes you're a bit of the nice guy because you're very well liked? All the staff like you, all the players get on very well with you. Do you think there needs to come a point soon where you go, head down, I'm not here for anyone else anymore?
No, the thing is that I am a nice guy. I'll not change the way I am, you know, because that's who I am. But I'm sure that's not the problem. That's not the problem on stage. It's just I think I need to be more brutal on stage, you know, and kill the game off, and I haven't quite done that lately. And I think that's been the main part of my game.
Go on, Gareth. H. Oh, good defending.
But yeah, I am a nice guy, and like I said before, I'm not going to change for nobody because it's not who I am. I'm not going to try and be someone that I'm not, you know.
Good on you. One thing you need to be slightly better at though is FIFA, I think. Because
I might need to pick a better team next time.
I'm cruising here.
You should be cruising. You're one of the world's best teams.
Oh, listen to that. That's music to my ears. With one of the world's best players on the ball at the moment, to another one of the world's best, and then to Lucas Moura.
I shouldn't have told you the tactics.
Watch this. Watch this. Oh! Oh!
Never in doubt.
What a way to seal that trick that would have been.
I need to learn these buttons too.
Oh, here he is. Here he is. Bale through again. This time, surely. Great challenge.
Right now, I think there's a substitute going to be warming up in a minute.
You've got 1 minute to make a sub.
No point playing substitutes at this time.
Oh,
not a 3-1 down.
Just want to get Bale in. Here we go. Gareth Bale. It's a hat trick. He's back. Come on.
Oh my God.
Would you like me just to put the pad down for a minute and you can have a... just to practice, you know, I'll just sit and watch it, you know. It's all good, I'm pretty good at this game, really.
Well, Devon told us different yesterday.
But we won't mention Devon. Mate, well, look, it wasn't the result you wanted on the game, but a lot of people will lose to me going forward. That's just how it is, especially when I've got Gareth Bale in the side. I didn't have him against Devon, so I think that was probably the difference. But thank you for taking a bit of time to talk to us. I know this has all been a bit of a weird year, but at least we can relax and play a few games. Top man, cheers mate. Cheers.